Hey everybody, it's this week's episode of Ask Rad and Friends, and I have the amazing Feng Shui goddess, Tanya Jahnke with me. Hey Tanya! How are you doing?
Great, so great to see you, Rad.
Good to see you too. So, 2018, whew.
It was a doozy. Yeah, there's no getting around that, for sure.
What did you notice was the biggest, were people's biggest interests about 2018? What were they focused on in your practice?
Well, I think, 2018, from every client that I've talked to and friends and family as well, it was really, people are saying their best year and their worst year. And so it was really a year of shedding these old ways of being, these limiting beliefs and patterns that were holding people back. So it was kind of a bit of being put through the ringer, but the blessing was once they got through the other side, they started to really gather some momentum and have clarity about what their desires were truly going to be. And so I'm super excited about 2019 because it's going to be like this profound breath of fresh air for everyone. It's going to be, it's a year of ease and joy, which are two of my favorite words. But always, 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 no matter what year it is, you're asking what the biggest focus is. It's always abundance for my clients.
Yeah.
Show me the money. So that's I spend all the time. And that's actually one of my specialties. I love working with Feng Shui and money, and you've experienced it. I love it because it works and it gets results. And so, yeah, abundance would be the number one request.
Yeah, no, I have personally experienced it, and my husband absolutely, who is OCD and very practical and all this stuff. It's like I can say, let's do this, and he's like, nah, and I'm like, Tanya said to do it. And he's like, okay.
I know, I get to have the last word on all art purchases, and
you do.
It's a good deal.
In fact, it's like you recently, because my husband is in retail for people who don't know. And so he has all these really astronomical sales goals. And so we went into the last few days of the Christmas season. He was kind of behind and it's not getting quite where we want to go. And you offered up this amazing brain-blowing Feng Shui cure that just pushed him to 150% of his goal. Actually,
you texted me and said, hey, this is what's up for Lee, and I literally sat up and was like, oh my God, this is what he has to do. It was like this epiphany, this Feng Shui cure that I gave him. And I just love that it rocked his world.
It totally did. It totally did. Do you want to share people what it was?
Yeah. So, it's called the 9 Red Candles Cure. You can find it on my Facebook business page, but it's so, ironically, so simple, but so profound. And what you do is you go out and intentionally purchase 9 red candles. They can be different sizes. They can be tea light candles. They can be pillars. I told Rad to just go to the religious section of the grocery store because you can get these tall red pillar candles for like $1 a piece. Mm-hmm. But whatever resonates with your style, just get 9 red candles. You can display them on a pretty platter or some sort of whatever is aesthetically pleasing to you. And you place them in the fame and reputation area, which in Feng Shui, there's a thing called the Bagua map, which is kind of a treasure map that I use as one of my foundational tools when I'm looking at your house. And so it's this like a tic-tac-toe board with 9 squares, and each of those squares relates to a different life area. So this particular cure gets placed in the fame and reputation life area, which is the very tip top. If you're standing at your architecturally intended front door, the fame area is the top middle, so the back middle 1/3 of your home. So placing it there in the fame area of your home, or if there's not a spot there, you could place it in the fame area of your office. And what you do is you light each of those 9 candles with intention, holding the vision of what you're manifesting as you light each of those 9 candles. They don't have to stay lit long. You can go immediately and start blowing them out one by one again. And you do that every day, either for 9 or 27 days. You can also just do it until you start to see massive results like Rad's husband did. So
yeah,
it's really, really simple, but amazingly powerful. I've had so many success stories with this simple cure. Amazing windfalls, massive financial success, recognition, raises, promotions, invitations to speak on big stages with massive audiences. So it's The fame and reputation area is all about shining your light and being seen for your gifts, like really being able to shine and to be recognized for what you do in the world and who you are. So it's not kind of like the lifestyles of the rich and famous, or like People Magazine kind of fame or Kardashians kind of fame. It's more about just really owning your power, standing in your light, and being recognized for that.
So Karen is asking, hi, Rad and Tanya. I am just starting my Reiki business. So any good advice for attracting clients? So that's interesting to me, because I wonder, it's like, so is that something where we're going to the abundance corner? Are we going to the health corner? Are we going to both? Where are we going?
No. So Karen, for Reiki, I love that you're doing Reiki. I would actually start in your helpful people and travel area. The helpful people area is all about those benefactors and also being supported by seen and unseen sources. So as you're launching your business and you want to just be really connected to the right people and put on the right path. So I would either look at helpful people and travel, especially because it's an energetically based business and you're tapping into that spiritual dynamic, either helpful people and travel, or your career area, which always relates to your life path and starting a new business and launching your new endeavor. So that's really exciting. And the helpful people and travel area, you could put in your, in that area, you could put things that you want to be known for in your business. You could put your business card in a silver box. So it's called a helpful people box. So you could put your new business card and then write your intention down on whether it's a monetary goal or a number of clients that you'd like to specifically see. Write that down and put that with your business card in the helpful people and travel area.
Cool. Krista's asking, can feng shui help with pregnancy?
Oh gosh, yes, absolutely. What I love about feng shui is it actually helps with everything. It's such a holistic approach. So there's never been something that someone's come to me with in the 25 years that I've been doing this that I'm like, no, feng shui won't help that. So it helps with fertility. It helps with healthy pregnancy. If you're trying to conceive or if you already have children. So I would have you, I don't know, I'm not quite sure if she's pregnant or not, but if you're looking to get pregnant or have a healthy pregnancy, I would have you look at the creativity and children area, which is when we're talking about that tic-tac-toe board, that is the right middle 1/3 when you're standing at your front door looking into your space. And that relates to just healthy pregnancy. You could also look at the health area, which is the center of your home, because that relates to health mentally, physically, and emotionally for you and the baby. So working in either of those two areas, and just a really, really simple cure that you can do. And like Rad knows this about me, the style of feng shui that I practice, it doesn't have to be Chinese chotskis or anything that doesn't resonate with your style. So just go out and buy a healthy, yeah, no lucky cats in my life. Go out and buy a healthy green plant. If it's a blooming plant, even better. And just nourishing that plant with the intention of having a healthy, nourishing pregnancy and your baby growing and everything working out in the highest good for that pregnancy. And just as you water that plant, you're also nourishing your intention of a healthy pregnancy. So
Jacqueline's saying, what about selling a house?
Ooh, yes.
Girl, this is one of your specialties.
I have converted so many realtors. I actually work with a team of like 35 different realtors because they're always really, I call them Debbie doubters. You know, realtors are like, feng what? Like feng, you want to feng shui your house to sell it? That's phooey. And then it sells for over asking price in 24 hours. And they're like, okay, Tanya, can I have you on speed dial? Yes, to sell your home. There's lots of tips and tricks, but what I would say is create space. So I know that your realtor has probably already told you to depersonalize it, take down some of the photos, take down some of the things that are really personal to you, because people need to be able to visualize themselves there. And so creating space, clutter blocks blessings, it blocks opportunity. So decluttering, creating space, and kind of depersonalizing is a really fast way to shift the energy. And then also looking at acting like you're seeing your home for the first time, coming at it with fresh feng shui eyes. What is the curb appeal? Because literally within the first 3 minutes after they get out of the realtor's car, they've already made a decision. They've already got a vibe of your space. So buy a new welcome mat, sweep your front porch, fix any burnt out light bulbs, make that your first impression, your front door, your porch is your first impression to the world. So making that really sparkle and wow. You can add some brightly colored flowers to attract the attention. So maybe some red flowers or something that draws the eye, or even a wind chime. So I'd love to have my realtor clients just get a metal tube wind chime with a really beautiful sound and hang that, because it's calling in the ideal buyer to your front door, to your space, to buy your house.
Cool.
Yeah.
What about people who are feeling challenged with their emotions right now? What about uplifting someone's mood? I'm presuming that the question was something about someone possibly being in a bit of a depression.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And I think that 2018 really, that year, fostered that sense of anxiety and depression for a lot of people that I work with. So you're not alone, I'll tell you that. But uplifting scents, like we are so driven by scent. So you could add sweet orange essential oil into a diffuser. A cure that's for health and also abundance is to get 9 Satsuma oranges or mandarin oranges and put those in a bowl. And you can put those on your dining room table, or you can put those in the center of your home for health, to really uplift the energy. And you can eat those too. A lot of people will be like, okay, I bought oranges and they've just been sitting there. So be sure to eat them and refill the bowl of mandarin oranges frequently. And then depression, what we want to do is lift the light. So you could increase the wattage on some of your light bulbs in your home. Turn on your front porch light for like 3 hours during the day. So the cure with this to combat that sad feeling is to lift your energy of your whole house, is to turn on the front porch light or your entry light for 3 hours during the day. So it's really activating that yang energy to lift your spirits. So just a few tips there.
So Vivi says, hi, I was wondering about mirrors and plants and flowers in the bedroom. I've heard so many conflicting things about whether it's a yes or a no.
I know, it's all feng shui. I call that feng shui because people love just to be completely overwhelmed and scared of their own home. So I don't want that for you. Your bedroom, we spend 1/3 of our lives in our bedroom. So I want your bedroom to be a nourishing sanctuary that you absolutely love. That's first and foremost, okay? So invest in art that you see across from the bed when you wake up that inspires you and uplifts your energy. Invest in those sheets that feel like really tactile and beautiful. Get a candle with a scent that you love. Really make your bedroom as inviting and beautiful as your favorite resort when you go on vacation. Like, I want you to go into your bedroom at the end of the day and just be falling into a plush bed that you're so excited to be in there. But as far as plants and mirrors and everything, there is so much conflicting information. And the reason is because plants and mirrors are very active. They're growing, they're taking all that energy and circulating it around your space. And our bedroom is supposed to be a yin space, so that, you know, you've seen the circle with the white and black kind of yin and yang symbol. Our bedroom is a yin space where we're nourishing, our bodies are healing, we're resting. It's not meant to be an active, bright space with TVs and treadmills and work and, you know, mirrors bouncing energy all around all night long. So I always say, if it's not broke, don't fix it. So if you have a mirror or a plant in your bedroom and you're sleeping fine and your sex life is great, don't mess with it. But if you're finding you're having trouble falling asleep or staying asleep, or you're waking up not feeling rested, then let's take some mirrors out and spend a couple weeks without the mirror in your bedroom and see if it improves your sleep. And just play with shui, you know, just really engage with the energy of your space and make it fun. Yeah. No rules. You know me, Rad, I don't believe in rules. Like, I break every feng shui rule because, yeah, you don't have to be afraid of your house or fall into this fear or superstition kind of thing.
Right. So Don is like, that you would recommend about people who are new to feng shui?
Oh, a starter book for feng shui? You broke up. Okay, so yeah, there are a few that I love. My friend Karen Rao Carter wrote a book called Move Your Stuff, Change Your Life.
Oh yeah.
She has a great sense of humor. It's a very quick, easy read. I think that's an excellent starter book. There is also a book by Ellen Whitehurst called Make This Your Lucky Day. I think that's another great starter book. And then David Daniel Kennedy, I hate the title, but he has a book called Feng Shui for Dummies. That's really great. And I'm not calling you a dummy, but it's a great starter book as well to get you going.
I think there's also a master class around somewhere for people who are interested.
Yes, so you're so sweet. So I just launched today a vision board masterclass. So I manifested literally everything on my 2018 vision board, everything. And my clients, I've been sharing these tips with them over this past year, these feng shui secrets that I infuse into my vision boards and just all these tips and tricks. And so I decided I had to share this, and it's the lowest price I've ever offered in 25 years of business. It's only $55. And it's a masterclass that you get an intention setting worksheet, the Bagua map that I was talking about, which is the foundational tool that you can start to look at your home and kind of assess your own feng shui with the Bagua map. And then it's a class teaching you how to marry feng shui and vision boards to have the most amazing 2019 ever.
Excellent. So we're going to post inside this video the link for Tanya's masterclass. And Tanya and I are going to take a little break. Magical Things with Radley Valentine is coming up on Hay House Radio at 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern. And Tanya is going to be on Magical Things. And so we're going to talk some more about feng shui, about clearing for 2019, getting you set up for my series this month on how to have a magical year. We're going to, here on Magical Things, we're going to try to get you all set up. Tanya is our first expert. We're also going to have the amazing Dougal Fraser, who's going to be talking about color, which is very related to feng shui as well. Who's going to be on in, I think he's next week. And so we're going to have all kinds of people to help you get started for having a magical 2019. So if you want to hear some more from Tanya, you didn't get your question answered and you'd like to know a shot at it, then stick around for Magical Things with Radley Valentine on hayhouseradio.com, or you can check out the Hay House Radio app. Tanya, darling, I love you to pieces, and we'll be back together in about 40 minutes, okay?
Good, thanks, Rad.
All right, mwah.
Mwah.